Welcome to the Lynette Zang YouTube channel, where we support community and sound money globally. And we also support you because you're part of the community. So we have our series, we're calling it You Ask, We Answer. And the thing also that I like about it is there's no way for one person to see everything. So using your eyes and your questions about things are really helpful. So we've set up a new email address specifically for that, and it's very simple. questions@LynetteZang.com. We still have hello, that's more for customer service. But if you have questions or there's something that you want me to look into, just send it to questions. I'm going to try to get it from the comments, but I may not always be successful. So that's going to be a better way for us to do it. And we're going to start with a question that I'm really glad was asked, to be honest with you. Lynette, what do you think of Old Glory Bank and their Old Glory Pay system? Dr. Ben Carson is a co-founder of this bank. It recently opened. Is it a good alternative to the big fish? So I looked at that, and I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I'll tell you what I think after I go through it. But the first thing is, what does Old Glory Bank stand for? And actually, they believe in freedom, liberty, security, faith, and family. Okay, I can get behind that. What do you think? We won't cancel. Now we're getting into the parts that I super like. We won't cancel law-abiding customers for their beliefs. We will protect your security and privacy. We support your business and livelihood, regardless of your industry. Their mission statement, at least the one that they had when I first started looking at this, and then they came out with another one that I'm going to show you, but their mission statement is the U.S. Constitution. What a concept. So I'm going to be honest, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I intend to open an account there. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm going to see if maybe we can get some of the guys to come on, maybe Dr. Ben Carstens or one of the people at the higher level to talk to us about this. But you might be asking, well, how come you haven't heard of it? Well, that's just because in November of 2022, they acquired First State Bank and changed its name to Old Glory, so it just hasn't been around very long. But the team that put it together, John Rich, Larry Elder, Dr. Ben Carson, and Governor Phelan. So they have some pretty big political names that are developing this, and it really seems to be based on your privacy, your liberty, and all of that. And I like that because we certainly saw what happened in Canada when there was a perfectly legal demonstration and they shut everybody's accounts down. So what I believe they're saying in here is that will not happen. As long as we all stay by the legal letter of the law, they will not shut your account down. And I like that very much. And if there is a request, okay, so this is FDIC insured bank because they bought out a bank that already was inside of the system. Not that that really matters that much since they don't really have any money in there. But will that protect me from federal overreach? So they are a real bank. You need to know that. And they stand with you no matter where you stand. And I really like that saying, because we have been losing our freedoms and our rights and all of that over time, and we need to take back those rights. So this seems to be a bank that stands for that. We believe in the rule of law and the U.S. Constitution. Me too. And if a government official requests that we punish or cancel you for lawfully attending a protest, we will not comply. We will not comply. I applaud that thoroughly. If there is a request to punish or cancel you for conducting lawful business, that request will be unlawful. We will not comply. They will never punish or cancel customers for their lawful activities. that is critically important because we saw how they did that in Canada. They definitely did punish you for lawful activities. So you asked, what is that Old Glory pay? And I really like this as well because customers, Old Glory Bank customers can send payments to other Old Glory Bank customers without their money ever leaving the Old Glory Bank ecosystem, which means no institution can cancel your payments or withhold your funds for whatever reason they choose. And I know for a fact that a lot of people watching this have had that experience. So I like this a lot. There's a lot in here that I like. Immediate settlement of funds. Now, of course, this only works if both customers are Old Glory customers, because then it stays internal. And I like that very much. So we need to really, I think, support it. And they just came out with a banking bill of rights. And remember, you have the links to all of this below. So take a look and go to their YouTube channel and do a little bit of your own due diligence. You should never, ever, ever take anybody's word for anything. But I have to tell you, I really appreciate the fact that you said, would you look at this? Because I hadn't heard about them. And this is the kind of bank, to be perfectly frank, that I can get behind, that can support sound money. Now, look, they're still working with fiat. Be great if they could work with this. Maybe we can have some conversation around that. It's a possibility. So stay tuned for more. But if you want to show your support, give us a like, thumbs up, leave us a comment, share. That is critically important that people understand what's going on. And the best way, of course, to show your support is to subscribe and get everybody you know to subscribe so we can build this channel as quickly as possible. Because quite honestly, together, we can make a positive difference. And I'd like to know where the viewers are watching from all over the world so that we can do more things that support this global community. It's critically important that we come together globally. But until next we meet, please be safe out there. Bye-bye.